Sawubona, sawubona mngani. Welcome back to Mama Thando's isiZulu classroom, where learning isiZulu is fun. isiZulu simnandi. Igama lami uMama Thando. Ubani igama lakho? Ngiyajabula ukukwazi. Mngani, let's sing the Sawubona song and greet all our friends around the world. Sawubona, sawubona, unjani mngani? Sondela hlala phansi, sifunde mngani. Yebo, sawubona mngani. Unjani? How are you today? Well, let's sing the imizwa yethu song and then we can answer that question. Imizwa yethu. Imizwa yethu. Mina nginemizwa, wena unemizwa, yena unemizwa, bona banemizwa, sonke sinemizwa. Mina nginjani, ngabe ngiyaphila, ngabe ngidumele, ngabe ngikhathele, ngabe nginjani. Mina ngiyaphila, ngabe wena unjani, ngabe uyaphila, ngabe uyagula, ngabe ujabule. Wena uyaphila, yena unjani. Ngabe udangele, ngabe ukhathele, ngabe unene. Yena uyaphila, bona banjani. Ngabe bayaphila, ngabe bayakhala, ngabe bathokozile. Bona bayaphila, thina sinjani. Ngabe siyaphila, ngabe sineme, ngabe sijabule. Thina sijabule, thina sijabule. Now I ask you again, unjani mngani? How are you, friend? Oh, it's good to know. Thank you for letting me know. Me? Ngiyaphila. Ngiyaphila. I am well, mngani. The word mngani is from the noun umngani. Umngani is a friend in isiZulu. But when I'm talking to you, my friend, and I'm calling you friend, I don't say that u at the beginning of the word. I just simply say mngani. And that's what we do with all names. I told you just now that my name is uMama Thando. You see that started with u. But when you're talking to me, you're not going to say uMama Thando. You'll just call me Mama Thando, which is really just saying ma'am and then my name. Or if you want to say Ms. Thando. Now, this is my friend Ukhomba. Ukhomba is his name. Let me explain why his name is Khomba. That's because he is a pointer. And in isiZulu, to point is khomba. Khomba. And so Khomba does just that. He helps me to point at everything on our board so that you can see what I'm talking about. So meet my friend Ukhomba. And yes, when I'm talking to Khomba, I will not say Sawubona Ukhomba. No, I will say Sawubona Khomba. Did you hear that? I did not say that U before his name. And that's what we do every time when we are talking to someone. We don't say that u before the name. But all other times when we are talking about that person, we will say u and then the person's name. Just like yourself, when you are now introducing yourself to me, you said, Igama lami u, and then you said your name. But when I'm now responding to you, I'm not going to now start calling you u and whatever your name is. No. So drop that u when you're talking to someone. That is in second person. Now, mngani, we've got an amazing lesson waiting for us today. So let's get started with our lesson. Let's start with the days of the week. The days of the week. The word day in isiZulu is usuku. 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 That is a day. The plural of it, so days, is izinsuku. Izinsuku. Days. Will you repeat that after me? Usuku. Very good, mngani. Now will you repeat this one? Izinsuku. Yebo mngani, very good. Wonderful. Now we want to say days of the week. So we say it like this. Izinsuku zesonto. Izinsuku zesonto, that's days of the week. In isiZulu, the word isonto, isonto, the word isonto has 3 jobs in isiZulu. It is the word for the day, Sunday. Isonto, Sunday. It is also the word for a week, a whole week, isonto. But there is another one for a week as well, which is iviki. Iviki. You can use either one you like. It doesn't matter. They both mean exactly the same thing. Iviki isonto. That is a week. And then the third use for the word isonto is a church. Isonto. So we are not talking about a church. We are talking about a week. So we will say isonto. And so that's why here we have izinsuku zesonto. That is days of the week in isiZulu. I'm going to say the days of the week. I'll read one word and then I'll ask you to repeat after me. Please make sure, mngani, that you pay attention to my mouth, how I move my lips and my tongue and all of that, how I shape my mouth as I say the words, so that you can also then copy what I do and then work on pronouncing each word correctly. Let's get started. Isonto, uMsombuluko, uLwesibili, uLwesithathu, uLwesine, uLwesihlanu, uMgqibelo, Very good, Mngani. We've said all the days of the week in isiZulu. Now that we've said the days of the week, let's sing the days of the week. Izinsuku zesonto. Let's put Khomba down. Hlala phansi Khomba. Now, let's get on with our song. Now remember, when we sing this song, you can snap your fingers, clap your hands, chikiza, or you can stomp your feet. Now, all that we need to do is sing the days of the week so that we practice saying them and pronouncing them correctly. And we also memorize them. Let's get going. Isonto uMsombuluko, lwesibili ulwesithathu, lwesine ulwesihlanu, kube uMgqibelo, izinsuku, 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 izinsuku. Oh, Mngani, wonderful, 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 Mngani. Now, I have 4 questions to ask you. The number 4 in isiZulu is kune, kune. That's the number 4. The word question, so one question, umbuzo, umbuzo. Will you repeat that after me? Umbuzo. Very good, Mngani. Questions, that's plural. Imibuzo, imibuzo. Will you repeat that after me? Imibuzo. Very, very good, Mngani. Now, to say 4 questions, we start with the word imibuzo, that's the noun, imibuzo. And then we follow with the adjective. And in this case, our adjective is a number. So we follow with that. But we don't say the whole word for the number as in kune. We only want the root part of the number, the ne. We remove the prefix. So let's do that. And then we replace that prefix with the prefix of the adjective. Now listen to this. Imibuzo emine. That's 4 questions. Imibuzo emine. Whenever you have a noun that starts with imi, then your adjective will start with emi, emi. Every time you have a word that starts with imi, your adjective will start with emi. Now, let's say that now one more time. Repeat after me. Imibuzo emine. Very, very good, Mngani. Now, let's get on with asking those questions. I would like to know, Mngani, namhlanje, namhlanje, today. What day is it today? Ulwesingaki namhlanje. Ulwesingaki namhlanje, Mngani? Well, let me move out of the way. Yebo, Mngani. Yesterday was isonto. It was a weekend. And so the next day then is today. uMsombuluko. You are correct. Now say that in a full sentence for me. Very good, Mngani. Halala. Yebo, namhlanje uMsombuluko. Let's put that on the board. Now repeat the whole sentence after me. Namhlanje uMsombuluko. Very, very good, Mngani. uMsombuluko, uMsombuluko, uMsombuluko. Namhlanje uMsombuluko, uMsombuluko, namhlanje, yebo mngani, uMsombuluko. It is Monday. If today is Monday, uMsombuluko, what about izolo, yesterday? Izolo. BekuLwesingaki izolo? BekuLwesingaki izolo? What day was it yesterday? Oh yeah, you're right. I already answered it. We actually answered it together. Yebo. Yesterday, izolo was isonto. Now, can you say that in a full sentence and say yesterday was Sunday in isiZulu? Yebo mngani, very good. Now we know what the day was yesterday. It was isonto. What about the day before yesterday? Kuthangi. The day before yesterday. Kuthangi. BekuLwesingaki kuthangi. Okay, let me move out of the way. Yebo mngani. Yesterday was isonto. The day before yesterday was uMgqibelo. uMgqibelo. And I'm going to come closer to your screen and say this word. Pay attention to my tongue now, mngani. UMgqibelo. Did you see my tongue going up? Just after that my tongue lifted up to my palate, but on the palate, it was touching that ribbed part of the palate. Just stiffen your tongue a little bit once you get up there, and then drop it fast. Good job, mngani. Now, let's say the whole word. uMgqibelo. Very good, mngani. Now, to say the day before yesterday was Saturday in isiZulu, we'll say it like this. Kuthangi bekuwumgqibelo. Now, repeat this after me. Kuthangi bekuwumgqibelo. Very good, mngani. Great job. You did that so well. Now, the one last question we need to answer is, what day will it be tomorrow? The word tomorrow in isiZulu is kusasa. Kusasa. Now, let's ask the question. Kuzobe kuwuLwesingaki kusasa? Am I standing in the way? Yebo mngani, kuthangi was uMgqibelo, izolo was isonto, namhlanje uMsombuluko, so which means tomorrow is uLwesibili. Very good mngani, great job. Now, let's put that on the board. Now mngani, repeat this sentence after me. Kusasa kuzobe kuwuLwesibili. Very, very good, mngani. Now we have answered all these 4 questions, imibuzo emine. Now we move on to another topic with its own question. Linjani, linjani, izulu namhlanje, liyabanda, liyashisa, linjani namhlanje. Linjani izulu namhlanje mngani? What's the weather like today? Tell me, what is it like where you are? Yeah, you can go to the window and look out and see. I'll be here waiting for you. La da da dee, da da dum. Da 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 dee, da da dum. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, usubuyile. Usubuyile mngani. Linjani izulu namhlanje? Oh, you've got lovely weather mngani. Well, let's find out what the weather is like here where Mama Thando's isiZulu classroom is. To do that, we need the imaginary window to come and show us outside. Now, let's call the imaginary window. We will say, imaginary window, woza. The word woza is come, come. Yeah? Now, let's say that together. Imaginary window, woza. Great job, mngani. Yebo, sawubona imaginary window, sicela ukubona emnyango. Siyabonga. Let's look. Ooh, do you see that? So many clouds. Really cloudy, but it's not dark or anything. So it's not an overcast day. Yeah. Siyabonga imaginary window. Hamba kahle. Now, we've got a lot of clouds there. But it's not a dark day. So it's not overcast. It's not even foggy either. No. It's just cloudy. That's all. A cloud in isiZulu is ilifu. Ilifu. Will you repeat that after me? Ilifu. Very good, mngani. Clouds, plural, clouds, amafu. Amafu. Will you repeat that after me? Amafu. Very, very good. Now, to say it is cloudy in isiZulu, we say it like this. Linamafu. Linamafu. Will you repeat that after me? Linamafu. Very good, mngani. It is cloudy. But we want to say a whole sentence here. We want to say, today the weather is cloudy. So let's say that. Namhlanje izulu linamafu. Repeat that after me. Namhlanje izulu linamafu. Very, very good, mngani. Great job. Let's put that on the board. Now, mngani, I would like to put a picture that shows us today's weather, that it is cloudy. So I'm going to show you two pictures, and then you have to tell me which one is the best one to show today's weather. Is it the one on my right hand side, or is it the one on my left hand side? The right hand in isiZulu is isandla sokudla. Isandla sokudla. Will you repeat that after me? Isandla sokudla. Very good. And the left hand in isiZulu is. And the left hand is isandla sokunxele. Isandla sokunxele. Very good, mngani. Now, which picture is the right one that shows us that today linamafu? Is it the right hand, isandla sokudla, or is it the left hand, isandla sokunxele? Did you say isandla sokunxele? Yebo mngani, that's the right one. Yebo, very good. Let's put that on there. Very, very good mngani. Ngiyabonga for helping me. Thank you so much for helping me. Now let's move on with our board. Oh wait, what am I talking about moving on with our board? We need to get Amahle here and help her to get ready so she can go out and play. The weather is good. It's just cloudy, but it's not raining and it's not cold, so she can go out and play. Now, let's call Amahle so we can help her to choose a nice outfit for today. How are we going to call her though? Remember how we called imaginary window? We said imaginary window was. So this time we will say Amahle was. Will you say that with me? Let's call her. Amahle was. Ngiyabonga mngani. Thank you, friend. Sawubona Amahle. Unjani? It's good to see you. Now, mngani, let's help Amahle choose something to wear namhlanje. Now, mngani, help me decide which one should she wear. We have two t-shirts. The word t-shirt in isiZulu is yebo mngani, isikipha. So which one should she wear? The one on isandla sokudla or the one on isandla sokunxele? Yebo mngani, I was thinking this one too. So cute. Ngiyabonga mngani. And now mngani, will you help me choose which pants or trousers Amahle should wear today? Keep in mind, she's wearing that cute white t-shirt. Should she wear these leggings, leggings that are on isandla sokudla? Or should she wear these pants, ibhulukwe, that is on isandla sokunxele? Yebo mngani, this will go better with her outfit, well, with her t-shirt. And lastly, mngani, which shoes should Amahle put on? The shoes on the left or the shoes on the right? Which ones should we choose? The shoes on isandla sokudla or the shoes on isandla sokunxele? Yebo mngani, these are better for rainy weather, right? Yebo. So these are the ones we are going to help Amahle to put on. Now mngani, what do we call sneakers or tekkies or trainers in isiZulu? Very good mngani, amateki. Let's put them on, Amahle. Now mngani, let's say everything that Amahle is wearing. If we see something with a color that we know, we must also mention that color. Now let's start. Let's start from the top. Amahle is wearing a white t-shirt. Say that in isiZulu. Amahle is wearing a white t-shirt. Very good mngani, good job. uAmahle ugqoke isikipha esimhlophe. uAmahle ugqoke isikipha esimhlophe. And now mngani, Amahle is wearing leggings. Leggings. We borrow that word as it is from English, leggings, and then we just put a prefix before it. Ama So ama-legging. Now the only color we know there is blue. Umbala oluhlaza okwesibhakabhaka. Umbala oluhlaza okwesibhakabhaka, blue. So let's use that color to describe the leggings. So let's say Amahle is wearing blue leggings. Wonderful mngani, great job. Yebo, uAmahle ugqoke ama-legging aluhlaza okwesibhakabhaka. Wonderful mngani, great job. And uAmahle is wearing amateki. Now let's say that in isiZulu. Very good mngani. uAmahle ugqoke amateki. Oh, wonderful mngani. You did that so well. Well, Amahle, have fun playing with your friends outside. The weather is lovely. It's just cloudy, but I don't think it's going to rain, so you can enjoy playing. Let's tell Amahle bye, because Amahle is the one who is going, and we are going to remain here in the classroom. We will say to her, hamba kahle. Hamba kahle. Will you repeat that after me? Hamba kahle. Very good, mngani. And she will say to us, because we are remaining behind here in our classroom, she will say to us, sala kahle. Now, let's say bye to Amahle. Hamba kahle. Very good, mngani. Now, mngani, let's move on to the next part of our board. Umsindo wakuleli sonto. Umsindo is two words. Umsindo is a noise. Umsindo is also a sound. Repeat the word after me. Umsindo. Very good, mngani. Umsindo wakuleli sonto is mb. I'm going to come closer because I would like you to see my lips. Pay very good attention to my lips as I say this or make this sound. Mb, mb, mb. Will you repeat it after me? Mb. Do you see, mngani, that my lips are a bit tight-ish, a bit pursed? Mb. To make this sound. It's very close to the two sounds we just did recently. That was the sound for the letter B, so a B that doesn't have any other consonant around it, only vowels. That is B, B, B. We said ubaba, father, dad. Uba, ba. That's just the B on its own. Then we also learned the sound BH, which is B, 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 which is the same sound that we hear in English as well when we say words like box, bull, book, boy, B, 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 the BH. Now we are saying mb, mb, mb. Let's say the sound with all 5 vowels. Onkamisa. Onkamisa are said like this in isiZulu. A, E, I, O, U. Now let's put them together with the sound mb, that MB. Mba, Mbe, mbi, mbo, mbu. Now repeat that after me, making sure that you don't pull the sound of the vowel, including and more especially the letter U. U. Don't say oo. Now let's go. Mba, mbe, mbi, mbo, mbu. Now let's go. Mba, mbe, mbi, mbo, mbu. Very, very good, Mngani. Great job. Now, let's have a few words with the sound on it, just so we can practice saying the sound and also learn some new words in the process. The word for a hole, whether it is a hole that is something maybe torn from on clothing, or a hole in a piece of paper, or a hole in the wall, imbobo, imbobo. That is a hole. The plural of it is izimbobo, izimbobo, holes. Now pay attention, Demgani, because we have two sounds with the letter B in this word. We have the MB sound we just learned, mb, and then we also have the B sound, b. So make sure after saying that first mb, you then soften your lips after that. So you can say bo, imbo, bo. Very good, Mngani. Good job. Another word, we've used this one a couple of times. A goat in isiZulu is imbuzi, imbuzi. A goat. Will you repeat that after me? Imbuzi. Very good. And the plural is izimbuzi, izimbuzi. Great job, Mngani. Now, another use for the word imbuzi, it's not just a goat, but also, you know that little cheat sheet that people make, maybe and write, I hope you don't do it. Maybe you write all the information that you know is going to be on a test, and then you sneak it into the test, and then you copy, you cheat from it during the test. I hope you don't do this, Mngani. But that is also called imbuzi. Now, don't cheat. It's so bad. It just shows a person who doesn't have integrity. Don't do it, Mngani. Now, let's move on to the next part of our board. That is inombolo yakuleli sonto. And that number is the number isishiyagalolunye. 9. Isishiyagalolunye. Will you repeat that after me? Isishiyagalolunye. Very good, Mngani. Now let's say the whole word without pausing in the middle of it. Isishiyagalolunye. Very good. Now, we spoke about the number 8, the last lesson that we had. The number 8 is isishiyagalombili. And we then explained why it is called that. Because when you make that number with your fingers, you put 2 fingers down. Isishiyagalombili. The verb shia is to leave. The noun ukalo is a limb, so any limb of the body. And mbili is coming from the root of the word or the number. Bili, kubili. So we then say isishiyagalombili, 8. Now we've moved on to 9. 9 says isishiyagalo. So leave how many limbs? Lunye. Is there a number you see there, Mngani, that you recognize at the end? Yebo Mngani, the root of the number 1 in isiZulu. Nye. Kunye is the number 1. So the root of that number, when we remove the prefix, we are left with nye. Isishiyagalo lunye. You are leaving behind one limb, so one finger. Isishiyagalo lunye. Will you repeat that number after me? Isishiyagalo lunye. Very good, Mngani. Let's look at the pictures we see on the screen and say the object, so that's on the screen, and the number that they are in. So everything is going to be 9, this and 9, that. In isiNgisi, when you want to say 4 fingers, you start with the number, so the adjective, and then you follow with the noun that you're counting, which is fingers. But in isiZulu, 4 fingers, we would start with the noun iminwe, iminwe. And then we will finish with the adjective, the number, emine, iminwe, emine, 4 fingers. So that's what we are going to be doing here as well. So let's see what we have on the pictures. Boys, abafana, abafana. Abafana abayisishiyagalolunye. Repeat that after me. Abafana abayisishiyagalolunye. Now you try. Very good, Mngani. What's next? Abafundi, students, abafundi. Now, let's think about it before we say it all together. How are we going to start? What's going to be the first word? We have 9 students. What will be the first word we say? Yebo Mngani, the noun ibizo, which is abafundi. And then the next word will be the 9. Now, how are we going to start the adjective for abafana? We just need 3 letters for the prefix. Yebo Mngani, because our noun starts with aba, so also our adjective will start with aba, because whenever you describe a word that starts with aba, that adjective is also going to start with aba. Now, let's say the full sentence now. We said aba, and then the number isishiyagalolunye. Abafana, aba. Ooh, no, Mngani, aye. We can't do that, Mngani. Do you see what the problem is here? We have aba isishiyagalolunye. We have two vowels there, the A, and the I. We can't do that in isiZulu. We can't have two vowels right next to each other like that. It's either we separate them with a consonant or we blend them, smoosh them together to make one vowel sound. In this case, we have to separate them with a consonant. Because our number starts with an I, so the letter that we will be separating these vowels with is Y, the Y sound. Abayisishiyagalolunye. Now, let's say that whole sentence. Abafundi abayisishiyagalolunye. Now you try. Very, very good, Mngani. Great job. I'm so proud of you. Now, moving on to umbala waleli sonto, the color of the week. The color of the week is Nsomi. Nsomi. Look at my lips as I come closer. My lips sort of move up and down. Nso. Nso. Right? Now, in my mouth, this is what's happening. My teeth, the top teeth and the bottom teeth are almost together, like almost clenched. And then I give just a little space there between my tongue and the teeth and the top teeth to make that sound. Nsomi. Nsomi. Will you repeat that after me? Nsomi. Very good, Mngani. Now, the color purple in isiZulu is umbala onsomi. Umbala onsomi. Will you repeat that after me? Very, very good, Mngani. Let's see the pictures here and let's make those words and sentences. Ooh, look at that. I see a purple dress. Ingubo ensomi. Ingubo ensomi. Will you repeat that, Ngani? Very good. What do we have? Oh, pretty. A purple flower. Imbali ensomi. Good job, Mngani. Ooh, that's even more pretty. A purple car. Imoto ensomi. Very good, Mngani. Look at that. A purple hand. Isandla esintsomi. Very good, Mngani. Great job. You did that very, very well. Shaya izandla. Clap your hands. Wonderful, Mngani. When we say clap your hands or applause in isiZulu, we say Shaya izandla. Now, Mngani, we have come to my favorite part of the board, and it is izinombolo, numbers, izinombolo. We've been counting numbers from iqanda all the way down to ishumi nesishiyagalolunye. Now, we know these first 10 from 0 to 9 very, very well now. So we can just sing them, right? and then move on to the numbers from ishumi to ishumi nesishiyagalolunye. Izinombolo ngesiZulu, izinombolo ngesiZulu, izinombolo ngesiZulu. Bala kanye nami. Iqanda, iqanda. Kunye, kunye. Kubili, kubili. Kuthathu, kuthathu. Kune, kune. Kuhlanu, kuhlanu. Isithupha, isithupha. Isikhombisa, isikhombisa. Isishiyagalombili, isishiyagalombili. Isishiyagalolunye, isishiyagalolunye. Izinombolo ngesiZulu, izinombolo ngesiZulu, izinombolo ngesiZulu. Now, mngani, let's work on those numbers from ishumi. The number 10 in isiZulu is ishumi. Ishumi. Will you repeat that after me? Ishumi. Now you try. Very good, mngani. And then after that, the numbers then start being said in this way. We use place value. We say a 10 and 1 unit, a 10 and 2 units, a 10 and 3 units, and so on and so on. We keep doing the same thing all the way to 70 something. We're like 7 tens and 3 units, 103, 100. We skip the tens because there aren't any, it is 0. And then we say, and 3 units. So let's always remember that we use place value in isiZulu when we say our numbers. So let's look at them a little bit now. Ishumi nanye. Looking at that number, mngani, ishumi nanye. We have the 10, ishumi. And then we have a 1 next to it. That's 1 unit. But we don't use the whole number kunye. We remove the prefix of the number and we only use the root of the number. So now we want to put this together and say a 10 and 1 unit. We need and. And that and is na. So here it is. Ishumi nanye. That's 3 parts of that number. The 10, the conjunction, and lastly, the root of the unit. So now let's say all of these numbers from 11 all the way to 19. Then the numbers 12, 13, and 15 are not going to look exactly as the numbers that we know in the units, as in 2, 3, and 5. 2 is kubili, so the root of that is bili. 3 is kuthathu, the root of that is thathu. 5 is kuhlanu, the root of it is hlanu. But we're not going to say them like that when we now use the tens. We now say mbili, ntathu, nhlanu. Memorize that, mngani. It's very important. It's going to come in so handy later on. So let's start with those numbers from 11 to 19. Repeat after me. Ishumi nanye.
Now you try.
Ishumi nambili.
Now you try.
Ishumi nantathu.
Now you try.
Ishumi nane.
Now you try.
Ishumi nanhlanu.
Now you try.
Ishumi nesithupha.
Now you try.
Ishumi nesikhombisa.
Now you try.
Ishumi nesishiyagalombili.
Now you try.
Ishumi nesishiyagalolunye.
Now you try.
Very, very good, Mngani. Great job with those numbers.
Sukuma, shaya izandla, shona phansi, phezulu, celeni, jikeleza, jikeleza, celeni, gijima, zilule, shaya izandla,
Mngani, it feels great to exercise and stretch our bodies. Now, I will see you tomorrow. Ngizokubona kusasa. Sala kahle mngani.